Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
Law. A person who attests to the genuineness of a document or signature by adding their own signature. Someone who sees an event and reports what happened. Perceive or be contemporaneous with. A close observer. Someone who looks at something, such as an exhibition of some kind. Be a witness to. She witnessed the accident and had to testify in court. Law. A person who testifies under oath in a court of law. Testimony by word or deed to your religious faith. Law. A person who attests to the genuineness of a document or signature by adding their own signature. Someone who affirms or vouches for the correctness or truth or genuineness of something. Law. A person who attests to the genuineness of a document or signature by adding their own signature. Law. A person who attests to the genuineness of a document or signature by adding their own signature. Someone who sees an event and reports what happened. A person who supplies information. Someone who sees an event and reports what happened. The act of discovering something. Come upon, as if by accident, meet with. We find this idea in Plato. Discover or determine the existence, presence, or fact of. Come to believe on the basis of emotion, intuitions, or indefinite grounds. I find him to be obnoxious. Perceive or be contemporaneous with. Get or find back. Recover the use of. Accept and make use of one's personality, abilities, and situation. My son went to Berkeley to find himself. Make a discovery. Receive a specified treatment, abstract. These aspects of civilization do not find expression or receive an interpretation. A productive insight. Establish after a calculation, investigation, experiment, survey, or study. Find the product of two numbers. Make a discovery, make a new finding. Get something or somebody for a specific purpose. Decide on and make a declaration about. Find someone guilty. Come upon after searching. Find the location of something that was missed or lost. Did you find your glasses? Obtain through effort or management. Perceive oneself to be in a certain condition or place. Succeed in reaching. Arrive at. Take charge of or deal with. Could you see about lunch? Make sense of. Assign a meaning to. What message do you see in this letter? Go to see a place, as for entertainment. We went to see the Eiffel Tower in the morning. See or watch. This program will be seen all over the world. Get to know or become aware of, usually accidentally. I see that you have been promoted. Date regularly. Have a steady relationship with. Did you know that she is seeing an older man? Find out, learn, or determine with certainty, usually by making an inquiry or other effort. I want to see whether she speaks French. Perceive or be contemporaneous with. You'll see a lot of cheating in this school. Undergo or live through a difficult experience. Be careful or certain to do something. Make certain of something. Come together. I'll probably see you at the meeting. Accompany or escort. I'll see you to the door. Perceive, an idea or situation, mentally. Now I see. Imagine. Conceive of. See in one's mind. I can't see him on horseback. Observe, check out, and look over carefully or inspect. I must see your passport before you can enter the country. Deem to be. I don't see the situation quite as negatively as you do. Deliberate or decide. Let's see, which movie should we see tonight? Go to see for a social visit. I went to see my friend Mary the other day. Go to see for professional or business reasons. You should see a lawyer. Match or meet. Observe as if with an eye. Perceive by sight or have the power to perceive by sight. You have to be a good observer to see all the details. Receive as a specified guest. The doctor will see you now. See and understand, have a good eye. The artist must first learn to see. The seat within a bishop's diocese where his cathedral is located. A very attractive or seductive-looking woman. A close observer. Someone who looks at something, such as an exhibition of some kind. A woman's pump with medium heel, usually in contrasting colors for toe and heel. A close observer. Someone who looks at something, such as an exhibition of some kind. The spectators applauded the performance. A close observer. Someone who looks at something, such as an exhibition of some kind. Television viewers. An optical device for viewing photographic transparencies. A close observer. Someone who looks at something, such as an exhibition of some kind. Skywatchers discovered a new star. A guard who keeps watch. A person who keeps a devotional vigil by a sick bed or by a dead body. Someone who signs and is bound by a document. Someone who signs and is bound by a document. Someone who can use sign language to communicate. Electroacoustic transducer that converts electrical signals into sounds loud enough to be heard at a distance. Someone who expresses in language. Someone who talks, especially someone who delivers a public speech or someone especially garrulous. The speaker at commencement. The presiding officer of a deliberative assembly. Someone who expresses in language. Someone who talks, especially someone who delivers a public speech or someone especially garrulous. Characterized by ease and quickness in perceiving. A percipient author. A person who becomes aware of things or events through the senses. An expert who observes and comments on something. A person who becomes aware of things or events through the senses. A person who becomes aware of things or events through the senses. Someone who expresses in language. Someone who talks, especially someone who delivers a public speech or someone especially garrulous. An utterer of useful maxims. An organism that can utter vocal sounds. An utterer of foul oaths. Someone who circulates forged banknotes or counterfeit coins. Someone who expresses in language. Someone who talks, especially someone who delivers a public speech or someone especially garrulous. Someone who expresses in language. Someone who talks, especially someone who delivers a public speech or someone especially garrulous. A person who becomes aware of things or events through the senses. Apply thoroughly. Think through. Undergo or live through a difficult experience. We had many trials to go through. Eat up completely, as with great appetite. Go through mental or physical states or experiences. Experience vertigo. Undergo or live through a difficult experience. Undergo. Undergo an emotional sensation or be in a particular state of mind. Have first-hand knowledge of states, situations, emotions, or sensations. An event is apprehended. A surprising experience. The accumulation of knowledge or skill that results from direct participation in events or activities. A man of experience. The content of direct observation or participation in an event. He had a religious experience. A person employed to keep watch for some anticipated event. See or watch. Find out, learn, or determine with certainty, usually by making an inquiry or other effort. A purposeful surveillance to guard or observe. Observe with attention. They watched as the murderer was executed. A small portable timepiece. Follow with the eyes or the mind. The world is watching Sarajevo. Be vigilant, be on the lookout or be careful. The right of staying awake for devotional purposes, especially on the eve of a religious festival. A period of time, 4 or 2 hours, during which some of a ship's crew are on duty. Look attentively. Watch a basketball game. The period during which someone, especially a guard, is on duty. Observe or determine by looking. A human being. A human being. There was too much for one person to do. A grammatical category used in the classification of pronouns, possessive determiners, and verb forms according to whether they indicate the speaker, the addressee, or a third party. Stop talking about yourself in the third person. A human body, usually including the clothing. A weapon was hidden on his person. Causing or capable of causing death. Mortal combat. A human being. Involving loss of divine grace or spiritual death. Subject to death. Mortal beings. Unrelenting and deadly. Mortal enemy. The immaterial part of a person. The actuating cause of an individual life. Deep feeling or emotion. A human being. A secular form of gospel that was a major black musical genre in the 1960s and 1970s. Soul was politically significant during the civil rights movement. The human embodiment of something. The soul of honor. A human being.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.